YN's POV. The grand battle between you and Bakugo went on much longer than you thought. You quickly realized that you weren't as weak as you thought. Bakugo's POV. She was much stronger than I thought. And faster. And smarter during combat. She had a lot more control over her quirk than I originally thought. Whatever she does to train, she knows what she's doing. We were both trench-head in sweat. I, however, could use that to my ability. During our fight, I realized that she's not any of the things I would call her. Weak. Useless. It was all bullshit. YN's POV. The fight between me and Bakugo just wouldn't end. And eventually, once everyone else showed up, Kaminari and Kirishima had to break it up. Thank goodness they did, because as soon as it was ended, I collapsed due to exhaustion. Mina and Zero thanked them and they all began their battles. I fell on my back and looked up at the sky as I tried to catch my breath. Bakugo was a couple feet away from me, sitting on the grass drinking his water. I continued making out shapes in the clouds when I heard Bakugo complain about his water bottle being empty. Well, actually cuss about it. I filled it with the help of my quirk and he caught me in the act. He didn't say anything, just stared. I quickly looked back up toward the sky before he gave me a murderous look or said something along the lines of killing me. Guys, I won. Both me and Bakugo looked up and saw Mina and Kirishima walking toward us. Mina came waving her hand in the air with a huge smile plastered on her face, and Kirishima scratching the back of his head with a bit of a blush that was barely visible on his face. Bakugo's POV. Kirishima walked up to me and whispered in my ear, "Come on, dude." I had to take it easy on her. She's a girl. Besides, beating up a girl isn't a very manly thing too. That last part stuck with me. Beating up a girl isn't a very manly thing to do. I looked over to Mayan and saw her and the pink freak laughing about something shitty Hair just said. She looks fucking stupid. But even so, I faced the other way to hide the major blush that spread about on my face. Time skip dash. YN's POV. A couple hours after getting home from training, I got a text from the group. YN. We're all heading out for some dinner. Wanna join us? Come on. YN. Come on. YN. We're meeting at Burger King all. I looked in the fridge. Nothing but old spaghetti, milk, and literally 2 eggs. What the heck? I just went shopping a couple days ago. I looked back down at my phone. I guess it wouldn't hurt. Plus I'll get to spend more time with Mina without Momo around all the time. YN. I'll be there in 20. Kiri Katsuki will be excited. Kirishima's text made me giggle a little bit. He knew it as well as I did. Even though Bakugo would never admit it, he knew it too. We had a short bonding moment. Even though it wasn't much, I had hoped it would lead to a possible French. Or maybe he'd just stop bullying me altogether. When I arrived at Burger King, my attention was immediately drawn to a large group in the corner, all yelling at each other. I recognized the loudest voice being Bakugo, and the other being Mina. I cautiously walked over to see what was going on. Man, gonna sit here, Bakugo. We already invited her and she's on her way. Mina yelled while pointing to the table they were sitting at. No way in hell. Pink freak. I don't want her here. Text her and tell her to go home. Bakugo fought back while pointing to the door I had just walked in. Mina gave him the death glare and he gave one back. I slowly made my way over to Mina's side, saying hi to the group once they saw me. But when Bakugo saw me, all he did was spread more of his negative aura. It made me nervous being around him, especially since I used my quirk and punched him quite a lot today. He could kill me any second if he wanted. What's going on? I stuttered. I kept my eyes focused on anything other than Bakugo. He was just too intimidating. Even though my eyes were focused on Mina right now, I knew Bakugo's eyes were fixed on me. Nothing we were just Mina stopped looking at Bakugo for what seemed like answers. Talking. She finally spat out. Her usual happy self was replaced by a dead serious girl I hadn't seen since 4th grade. I immediately felt everyone had known something I didn't. Something I should know, but was being left out of. I looked to the group for answers, but everyone was watching Bakugo. Fine. If she's gonna stay, I'll leave. And with that, he stormed out. making sure he slammed the door hard enough to cause a scene. Nothing but silence filled the room. Everyone's eyes were glued to us. I started sweating. Knowing everyone was watching us made me even more nervous than when Bakugo was watching me. Come on. Let's go. YN. Kiri's Hima grabbed my shoulder, bringing me back to reality. He must have noticed I was uncomfortable, because he walked by my side, hiding me from the crowd as we followed the group out. Once we were outside of the joint, Mina, Zero, and Kaminari were all whispering. Before I could hear anything, they noticed us, well me, and stopped. Sorry things didn't work out tonight. YN. Maybe we can do something else another time, Mina told me. But I knew she was just trying to make up for the awkwardness. She didn't mean it. I knew that after today, I'd probably never be invited to hang out with them again. Well, I gotta go. See you guys. I'll walk you home. Mina. Yeah, I better go too. The three of them left me and Kirizima alone. I'll walk you home. YN. Let's go, Kirizima said, suddenly breaking the silence. Once we got to my driveway, I thanked him for walking me home and went inside without another word. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss anything I post.